Hello, something guys and gals, I am back, after getting myself arranged into a new apartment in the hopes that my relationship with my roommate doesn't end on a sour note. It's ironic to also say that it's in the midst of me returning that I also must announce that I will officially drop any attempt to upload to this website, and to attempt to find greener pastures with VidMe or Minds, because Google and YouTube, or in this case, Goolag and TheirTube, have officially worn their ideology on their sleeve. So if you haven't already heard the news from more popular YouTubers of like, a Google employee posted a long, elaborate memo about Google's ideological echo chamber mere weeks in the midst of Google deciding that unsavory folks on YouTube be cast away in a limited state, whatever the fuck that means, in an attempt to simultaneously demotivate, demonetize, and deplatform those who don't speak the mainstream opinion. As the employee demonstrates the scientific evidence, why and how men and women have advantages or disadvantages in the workplace, and how that will inevitably make their career choices, only to get harassed, threatened, and ultimately fired for his treachery against the ideological hive mind. Of course, this ideological hive mind is of the left-leaning slant, meaning that not only did they take the memo he wrote way out of proportion, but instead injected feelings against the facts as a defense against them, calling him a sexist out on principle, even though the memo itself tries very hard not to offend the sensibilities of the left, and a multitude of things that ultimately proved his point. Now look, I haven't been shy about my hatred of the way that YouTube runs things on its website. Its Wild West theatrics of false flag scandals, copyright claims, and DMCAs are apparent. Its innocent before proven guilty clause of treating one's account. But when the apocalypse had run amok, I figured that it wasn't quite an ideological decision, more of a financial incentive so that YouTube wouldn't lose the pull that advertisers like Coke and Pepsi have. Now, knowing that the dregs of YouTube are simultaneously dogmatic and retarded, the gloves are fucking off. YouTube needs to die. The people of Google, since them buying off YouTube, have demonstrated on multiple occasions that they do not care about the video creators who make all the bullshit they pile on us worth the admission. They now will ideologically snipe people who are not politically one way or another, to the point that the only person who could ever make it big on YouTube now is someone making vlogs about the most innocuous shit, or a toy unboxing channel. YouTube doesn't give a shit about you, and the only time they even glance at you for a moment is all dependent on where you ideologically sling, if any. Is iDubbbz TV raking in the dough through raunchy and edgy material? Fuck him, despite him only vaguely being anti-social justice at times. Game Society pimps attempting to breathe life into the Let's Play with somewhat improvised scripting? Fuck their view count and their AdSense, but that despite them being entirely satirical and comedic in fashion. Is a YouTuber you adamantly hate politically going to attend an event or has a bigger Patreon amount than you? Go passive-aggressively complain to the moderators of both to destroy their fucking career out of political reasons, and YouTube will lay back in its rocking chair of millions without a fucking care in the world. From their gamifying of false flags of YouTube heroes, to their abomination of a social network platform via Google+, to now attempting to sanitize the very core of YouTube through YouTube TV, YouTube, as Emperor Lemon would put it, has been on a downward spiral, and been slowly setting the water higher and higher until we are too fucking complacent to realize that we are being boiled to death. As for me, I'm going to jump ship while I'm still ahead. It'll be hard, knowing all the great subscribers I have who ditch out thoughtful and provocative videos for me to intake, but at least for the sake of my ability to even be heard on this website, let's even earn anything on it, I'll take my chances of websites who won't go out of their way to diminish my ability to speak my fucking mind. And for you social justice types, the likes of Steve Shives or your average progressive leftist, you might sit high and mighty knowing that Gulag is coming for the heads of your enemies. But do you think you won't be hung by the rope like the rest of them? The apocalypse already demonstrated countless YouTubers of your ideological disposition getting flogged of their wallets. So why you think you aren't going to be put in a limited state because of Google's shitty AI is presumptuous at best. They will continue to purify the ideology further and further, that even you will be too controversial to speak. If you can justify the silencing of one person, You can justify the silencing of all. Cutting out a man's tongue doesn't prove he's a liar. It proves to everyone that you fear what he might say. But hey, if you like to swim in boiling water, that's fine by me. But we'll see who laughs last once YouTube goes completely radical in its notion of video making. I am doing this not only as a testament to YouTube's failure to respect and commend the relative talents of its subjects, but as a statement to the people behind YouTube that we are the ones that make YouTube. I am, of course, including the ideologically left and the ideologically right. It's a nice breath of fresh air to hear a controversial opinion you may disagree with on both sides, and no one should have the right to say them or the right to earn it be tarnished because of their beliefs. Granted, the apocalypse did destroy Onision's fake drama and or outrage, but to humor him and say he actually believes any of the shit that he says, I'd still want him the opportunity to make money off of his horse shit nevertheless. The point I'm making is that YouTube is a place where you can either find the most absurd and weird shit, the most wonderfully well-researched and well-edited videos, or the most politically divisive of such, and I wouldn't have it any other way. I don't want YouTube to become this hive mind of one thought and one kind of video, no matter where that thought stems from. If Google was run by a bunch of alt-writers attempting to fixate their ideology onto a video browsing platform, I'd have just as much a problem with it as I would with it being run by the left, because at the end of the day, it's dogmatic fascism at its finest, not the buzzword fascist that Antifa likes to throw out. That's why people are referring to Google as Gulag. They don't give a shit about the diversity of thought on their website, nor with YouTube. They want to demonize those who haven't broken their already morally supplanted terms of service by sending them to a little camp where they can concentrate real hard on the wrong thoughts they had. They say with the guys that they want diversity of skin color and sex, but ultimately it's only when that skin color and sex caters to their ideological whims, because I don't see some black guy or G-man getting their good graces on YouTube despite their skin color. It's not your tube to decide what you want to see and what you want to watch. It's their tube now, where they can fiddle fuck around with your recommendations and your subscriptions so that you only hear the same opinion regurgitated and even silence the ones that are a bit too edgy for YouTube's bubble-wrapped layers. No more, I say. I may have not a lot of weight to carry on this website, but for those who have attempted to make a living off of YouTube for a countless number of years, quit while you're still ahead. Archive your videos and re-upload them to Minds or VidMe or Vimeo, wherever you need to do, as I will do the same. While I won't be able to save all the videos I have made, I won't try to. I will be able to re-upload the videos I've made since my revival in September of 2016, as well as some choice ones from years prior. I'm sorry to disappoint those who won't see me flourish from henceforth, but I will provide a link to my Minds account where I'll attempt to re-upload my older videos on the weekly, as not to overflow the bandwidth of the account.